What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast, NFL edition for week number 9, with your host, Paul Virzi over here, Bill Burr over there, Andrew
Paul Virzi over here.
Over here, guys. We're going into week number 9, sponsored by our favorites, BetMGM. It's the BetMGM app, everybody. It's the best app. It's the best lines out there. What do you do to get it? All you do is you download the app. You put as little as $10 into the account, and you will get up to $200 in bets, regardless of the outcome of your first wager. It's an incredible deal. Please bet responsibly. Here's how it works. You download the app. You use our code, the Anything Better code, which is BURR200, B-U-R-R 200, and put as little as $10 in. You also have a survivor pool where you could pick a team, not against the spread, just have that team win, and you keep going every week, so on and so forth, and until you lose, and then you're done. But there are still prizes for that as well. Yeah, man, let's get into this, dude.
That was a great read, Paul. You look right into the camera, right into Mr. and Mrs. America. I thought that was fantastic.
Look, dude, you know something? When you're a pro, you're a pro. Yeah.
Hey, Paul, they can't teach what you just did.
Hey, who am I?
Dude, how about the Texas Rangers?
I know.
Did you watch any of that series? It was just fun to watch. They kind of blew through them, but I'm really happy, man. I'm really happy for Texas Rangers fans. They've been that's the old Washington Senators. They moved in 1962 or came back in 62. That's right. After the original Senators moved to Minnesota and became the Twins.
Yeah.
One of the most fucked up things ever. The Senators left from lack of support, and then they gave them the Senators again, a different Senators. It's like the Cleveland Browns became the Ravens, but even the Cleveland had to wait. I'm doing Rain Man shit here, Paul. I'm just saying I'm happy for the Rangers. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It looks like I have the flu and poison ivy.
It's nice to see a team like the Rangers win. What was not nice to see was 2 of our pitchers that we dumped were on their staff. So, you're just watching ex-Yankees.
We had one of them too.
Yeah,
he came to Boston first.
Is anything worse than watching a team celebrate a championship when players were on your team earlier in that season? I hate that. I'm like,
that doesn't bug me.
That
doesn't bug me. Listen, they don't want to fucking pay him, right? So they understand now that they don't care about him, so they bounce around the league. That's just the way it is.
You know what I do when I see that? You
love them when they're with you. You're happy when they win somewhere else. Hey, Mookie Betts, good on you. We should have paid you. We didn't.
Bill, you know what I do when I see an ex-Yankee or an ex-Nick winning somewhere else? I just go, there he is. Just makes me feel, there he is. Guys at the foul line. And there he is. Our guy. There he is.
He was in grade school with us.
Dude.
Look at him. All grown up. Winning a championship.
I got to tell you something, man. I got to talk about this on the show. It's one of the most disappointing Giants losses me and my son watched. Dude, Lucas was. Dude. 29 seconds left, and we were so dominant defensively, and our kicker just missed a 30-yarder, and we go to overtime and lose. It was a rough one against the Jets. Oh,
well, Paul, I got to tell you something right now. Like I bet the Ravens last week. Okay, like I had to go for a walk after that loss. Yeah. I am like that took my heart. Like I'm all right with it.
Yeah. No.
Well, what am I going to say? That my wife runs around on me? I'm like that fucking guy in that joke right now as a gambler. Like I was just, Paul, in the first half, I have the fucking Ravens laying 8.5. I think I had 8.5. Other people had 9.5. I have 8.5. Who am I, Paul?
Nice.
I'm getting a point in my favor, right?
Yeah.
Ravens are going to fucking kill him, right? Arizona comes out like gangbusters playing great. They're beating him in the first half. I could have handled that. Paul, that happens. Who saw the Broncos beating the Chiefs? Just every once in a while, the underdog just shows up to play, and the other guys, they just lose. I can handle that.
Yeah.
Paul, what I can't handle is that as an American, I'm watching the game of the week. I'm watching fucking Joe Burrow and the Bengals, right? A healthy Joe Burrow.
Oh, healthy the Joe Burrow.
And I'm looking at the ticker. Holy shit. Fucking Ravens come back. They're up by 20, 15 or something like that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go 2-2. I'm not they were so up, Paul. I stopped watching the ticker, and I'm just enjoying how great the Bengals are playing. It was a great game against the 49ers, unless you're a 49ers fan. And then the game ends, Paul. They just click over, and the Cardinals are lining up for a field goal. Ravens are up by 10. And there's a few seconds left, and I'm going, what the fuck is this? What happened? What happened, Paul? Evidently, they score a touchdown. They kick an onside fucking kick. They recover it. So now they line up. So the guy kicks the ball, Paul, and it goes wide. Oh, Billy Freckles, 2-2, baby. Flag on the play.
Oh.
Flag on the fucking play. And because it was before the whistle, the Ravens couldn't decline it. They back it up 5. They give him a breakfast ball. And he goes up there and he kicks it. And it just inside the upright. Fuck you, Freckles. Fuck your dreams. And fuck whatever you wanted to do in this car. Dude, I literally, when I was sending you those texts, Paul, I was in my backyard. And I was walking in a fucking circle.
Oh, dude, I was getting texts from Bill, and he was, you know, what's funny is that night, Bill, a Thursday night, the same thing. I had the Bucks, and I'm going, I'm going to be 0-1 on Thursday. Anything worse than being 0-1 on Thursday? And all of a sudden, I got the backdoor cover at the last second, and I was like, all right, woo. But I know that sucks, dude. Listen, that'll happen to you once or twice a year. But
no, Paul, I don't want to hear that. I can take a loss like a fucking man. Okay, what happened in Phoenix, Arizona was wrong. I tweeted, I'm going to start a support group. Like, dude, that's one of those ones. Because you know what it was, Paul?
Yeah.
I counted it as a win in my head.
I know. I know.
I was going down Bourbon Street, Paul. I had the fucking baton. I was fucking high kicking down the street.
The trophy was coming out of the locker room like the Spurs in Game 6.
The wire was off the champagne bottle. We had the goggles on. And then somebody said, hey, wait a second. It's not even, hey, wait a second, you lost. Wait a second. You're now going to watch them. You're going to watch yourself win again with the missed field goal, and then there's going to be a flag. That looked a lot like a tissue for you to cry in, ironically enough. And then he kicked some fucking knuckleball that looked like they dragged some guy out of the crowd and the old punt, pass, and kick shit.
Yeah, I know.
So, Paul, I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm a one-winged bird this week. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's down. I have no fucking idea. Okay, and
I don't love the lines, dude.
And I'm looking at Americans right now. Do not listen to me this week. All right.
What do you mean, dude? You had one. I think you had one. You had like one or two bad. What are you, nuts?
What do you mean? What am I, nuts, Paul? This happens to me every year in October. Do you know what gambling is over an entire football season for me? It's like playing golf. I give a fuck for the first 4 holes. Then I just start going, what the fuck am I doing here? You know?
You're holding on too all right, go ahead, Bill.
You hold on too tight.
You hold it on too tight. You hold it on too tight. All right, you get first pick this week, Bill.
You know what? I should have had like a glass of wine right there. I sounded like some woman trying to get over her fucking last boyfriend. All right, I got first pick, Paul. Hey, and you know me. You know me, Paul. When I got first pick, you think I'm going to fucking act like I don't? Where the hell are my picks here? Oh, this is more shit to add. Okay, here we go. BetMGM. They're going to call me and just be like, you know, I understand you're talking about the emotion, but try to make gambling seem more fun. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings on the road, laying 4. Why not? Against the Falcons. I think the Falcons had their moment. This is what I think, Paul. I know the exact opposite thing's going to happen, but I'm going to take the Vikings. You know why, Paul? Because I like the color purple. I like the movie The Color Purple. I liked Prince. My daughter likes the color purple. I just think they have prettier uniforms.
All right.
I don't like the Falcons, how they just put on black because Jerry Glanville wanted to seem like, you know, his dick was an inch longer than it really was. You know, they were a red team. They were red and gray. All the way back to the great William Andrews, Billy White Shoes Johnson, Steve Bartkowski, R.C. Thielman. Go ahead.
All right. I like this game all week. I don't love the half a point, but I'm going to take it. I still don't believe in the Jets. I think the Jets are a bad team. I think the Giants let them off the hook and should have won that game. The Chargers are starting to roll. The Chargers got Eckler back. Austin Eckler is back. I think the Chargers, it's 3.5. I fucking hate the half a point. If it was 3, I would take it to the bank today. But I'm going to
you know I hate when you have hate in your heart.
I'm going to
can't do that, Paul. I'm friends with you because you have this spirit that I want. That's what I get out of this relationship. So when I see you start to act like me, it makes me lose hope.
I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers going into New York Jets and winning that game by more than 3. They're more.
I mean, are they fucking duo? Wait, they beat the shit out of the Bears, didn't they? I like that. They're coming in there.
The Bears, but they also got Eckler. They're starting to come into their own. I think they're getting healthy. I think their defense is good enough. And I know the Jets have a great defense. The Jets don't have a quarterback, man. I just don't think the Jets don't have the thing. I think
the Chargers have better uniforms. Would you say that?
I would say that, and I would
also
win
on the fashion level too.
If the Chargers win the game, they get to 500, and I think they're gonna get to 500. And I think this is a team that they could get to 500 over. So
Chargers have better looking fans.
I have
better looking fans, right? I mean, Jets are animals.
Better, yeah. Beautiful stadium, you know. Justin
Jets,
Herbert.
Jet fans, they come out from underneath the Port Authority.
Justin Herbert's
got to work with their hands and sometimes fall on their faces.
And Justin Herbert's got a nice head of hair. He's 6'6", good-looking kid.
When a Charger fan falls on his face, it's usually off a surfboard. It's a nice soft landing, Paul.
I was thinking the surfboard. Yeah.
Kissed by the sun. Paul Virzi, for the win. All right, I'm going to take
Chargers.
LA Chargers. I like it. I'm going to take the fucking Houston Texans -2.5 because my agent told me. You know, my agent's a big-time gambler. You know, he's got real estate. He's got money hidden in the floors of all of his buildings that he owns. You know, I'm in debt with him, so it's -2.5. They're playing the Buccaneers. They're both 3-4. That adds up to a 6-8 record collectively, and I like that. I like when 2, 3, and 4 teams play each other, Paul, and it adds up to a 6-8 overall record. When 2, 3, and 4 teams with collectively it adds up to 6-8 play each other in the first week in November, historically, bald gingers win that bet. So I'm taking the Texans -2.5.
All right.
I like how you blew all of that off like that. Any of that made sense?
No, I'm just looking at I'm looking at my pick selfishly.
Hey, I'm just listening. Just listening.
I'm going to take a healthy Joe Burrow and the Bengals -1.5 at home against the Buffalo Bills. I don't think these are I don't think these are your grandfather's Buffalo Bills.
Or maybe they are.
Or maybe they are.
I'm worried about the Bills. I feel like they're a wild animal, and they're a wounded animal, and that's a short bus trip. That's a short bus trip.
I think that Joe Burrow's been healthy for one game this year. I think this is going to be another healthy game for him. I think Jamar Chase, I just like them. They didn't get rid of T. Higgins. I think they're going to be raring to go. Or roaring to go. Sorry.
Hey, Paul, the big cats are doing well. The Lions, the Bengal Tigers, right?
Hey, the Jaguars.
All right.
I got Joe Burrow and the Bengals -1.5 against the Bills in Cincinnati.
All right. I don't know why I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the New York Giants.
Oh.
Getting 1.5. One of their wide receivers last week didn't say it, but he did say it. And I don't know what's going on out there. I really don't know what's going on out there. It seems to me, Paul, like they have all the pieces, but they're just not coming together. I don't know why. I like the Giants' defense, and I like the Raiders' defense, too. I think this is a great number, -1.5. It's going to be a close game, and I think in a close game, I'm going to put my money on Daniel Jones. Provided he doesn't fall down, I think he's going to cross that goal line, and I'm going to get a win. I'm just shooting from the hip this week.
I'm not going to lie. That was a pick I was going to take. That's great.
Oh, I thought you were staying away. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. You want me to take the Pats? I'll take the Pats. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not taking the Pats.
You're not taking the Pats against the Commanders and Chiefs?
Here's
with a little baggie of Coke in the corner? How much great is it that Joe Biden's fucking son's doing blow in the White House? Hey, they call it the White House for a reason.
I love that he went like this and went up to a baby. He goes, "Yay!"
Do you think that any of Donald Trump's straws were left over from all the McDonald's he had? Wouldn't that be hilarious if he had,
No, they have the condiments. He had the condiments left in the drawer. He had like the sauces.
No, he's using a leftover. Like Trump had a whole drawer full of straws from all the McDonald's Coca-Cola he drinks, and he's taking them and he's doing blow. I mean, it's where this country's at, Paul. It's fucking fantastic. This country right now is in the second half of Goodfellas when we're driving around looking up at the helicopters.
Should I do this? I don't know if I'm going to do this. The Dolphins-Chiefs is an absolute scary stay away from game. And there's
isn't it? And it's in Kansas City. The Chiefs are coming off that was like Halloween. Like I feel like someone else was dressed up as the Chiefs.
Oh, that's right. Jake the Snake. See, Jake the Snake just jumped in and said it's in Germany. It's in Germany.
Oh.
Oh, shit. That changes.
Guten Tag. Und Fräulein.
Actually, I like the Dolphins' chances in Germany better. I'm going to take.
Well, historically speaking, in Nazi territory, the Dolphins have done much better. I don't think Hitler would have approved of Native Americans. So I think they're going to be getting the home cooking out there.
I'm taking them. I'm taking
the Dolphins.
I'm taking the Dolphins plus 1.5.
You're taking Nick Kroll's Dolphins
in Germany. Yes, I'm taking
to beat the BTK killers, fucking Chiefs. I like that, Paul.
You know what? If it was in Kansas City after their last performance, I'd be afraid. I'd be afraid of it. In Germany, I like the Dolphins. I like Tua. Let's do that. Dolphins plus 1.5. Oh, this is Paulie Doggy Week.
Paulie Doggy Week. Well, I haven't taken any fucking dogs this week, so I feel like I got to take one. Because I'm kind of liking the Saints, but they're laying 8.5, Paul. I don't like that 8. I would like the 6.5. I would like 2 points in my fucking favor. You know, Paul. Hey, Paul, why can't it ever go my way? You know, I'm not hurting anybody.
I was
think
looked
anybody gives
over.
a fuck about me?
I was looked over.
I was passed over, Mikey.
I'm not dumb like everybody says.
Not like everybody says. I can pick a game. Was it a half a point? All right, Paul. Sneaky Pete going into Baltimore. He's going to get himself some crab cakes, and he's going to get himself a little side, you know what? And with a side of fucking Hooters waitress action. And I feel like he's going to take. I like Sneaky Pete getting 5.5. I like him getting 5.5. I like him, you know.
You love Sneaky Pete.
I love Sneaky Pete. I love the Ravens too. These are my 2 ex-girlfriends here.
You can't stay away from these teams when they play together.
It's a love fest.
All right, man. Oh, man, this is... What about this game, huh?
Dude, what about the fucking Monday Night Special?
Oh,
the fucking guy was wide open for a goddamn touchdown.
Jimmy G. What's happening to Jimmy G, man?
Jimmy G.
Poor Jimmy G, man.
Jimmy G. I mean, you know, he's like a neighborhood kid. He's out there playing stickball, right? You want him to come on, right?
Look, he went to his Super
Bowl.
Go
from rags to riches.
Jimmy G looks like he's like going to be like a top-notch restaurant concierge. Just hey, everybody, he's just a nice, good-looking. When he's older, like when he's old and gray, yeah, come inside. It's my restaurant.
Ladies love Jimmy G.
Who doesn't like? I mean, he's a hard kid to not like.
Well, I mean, when you got the fucking Monday Night Special, Paul, and we haven't fucking hit one, I feel like in a goddamn year, and the guy, there's literally nobody around him. Fred McMurray. What the fuck's the guy's name? The guy's running down the goddamn sideline.
Oh,
Dante McGillicuddy. What is his name?
Dante McGillicuddy.
Tayshaun Hurlowitz.
All right, my last pick here.
DeAndre something or other.
I don't know, dude. This is rough, man. My last pick. You took the Texans. You took the Seahawks.
And I took it in the ass on that Ravens game.
You know.
Oh, Paul, that broke me. That literally... That broke me. I could have gone on Oprah. And if she asked me 3 questions about that game, I would have broken down crying. And she would have been like, we got the interview.
Should I? No. I was going to say Patriots, but they're just not. All right, I'm going to do it. You ready?
We have a lot of injuries on defense. Everybody's coming down on Bill Belichick. He has a great defense. He does not have an offensive line.
I have won the last 2 Thursdays. Okay? Like Bill said, it going in Thursday, it's like a guy in the ring just coming out hard.
Oh, yeah. We were saying when you picked the Thursday game, that's like, you know, when boxers come out and they feel each other out in the first round. You know that guy when the bell rings and the guy comes running out of the corner, like meets the guy 3/4 of the way across the ring. That's what betting the Thursday game is.
It's Peter McNeely versus Tyson.
Yeah. All right. Let's Am I gonna win this week or lose? Let's fuck. I need a decision early.
That's perfect.
It's Hagler Hearns. Hagler Hearns. They just go.
All right. I picked the last 2 Thursdays. Hopefully I can make it 3 in a row. I am going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight, -3 against the new quarterback Titans.
And who do they got? Mitch Trubisky.
Mike Tomlin. What?
Who do they got? Is it Mitch Trubisky? Because what's his face? Whatever the fuck the guy's name is, that's the quarterback for the
Steelers. Kenny Pickett will play.
Kenny Pickett.
Okay. Kenny Pickett will play.
That's a tough name for a quarterback.
-3.
He's got Pick in his own name.
I know.
Kenny Interception. Interceptionette.
How many times did the paper have a field day with his name?
Well, I figure he made it to the NFL, so probably not that many. That's like when the Patriots had a kicker named Scott Sisson. Oh, the guy missed one, and it was missing Sisson. That was it. My favorite one, Ali Haji Shank.
Oh my God!
Instead of Ali Haji Sheik.
Oh my God!
Dude, field goal kickers. Oh, they get some rough ones.
I just think Mike Tomlin, dude. Mike Tomlin at home on a primetime under the lights game. He just the Steelers are always in it. And
Joe Bartnick's going to be in town doing stand-up, the hometown hero.
Oh, if Joe Bartnick's in town, then, if Joe Bartnick and his dad go to the game, forget
it's over.
Yeah, I'm going to
that moves the line. That moves the line. If Vegas finds out Joe Bartnick's doing stand-up while the Steelers are home, that moves the line.
Here's the deal. If somebody put a gun to my fucking head and said the Steelers are at home on a primetime game versus the Titans and the line is 3, who you taking? Done. I got the Steelers.
I think that's going to be some black and blue football there, Paul.
Oh, you think a lot of
I'm hearing helmets fucking
crunching.
It's not going to come off like a Thursday game. They're going to have a simplistic game plan on a 4-day prep, but I'm telling you, there's going to be some hits, Paul. And I'm not talking Phil Spector.
All right, we got
it's gun to your head, in your mouth.
You know what time it is, Bill?
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's time for us to fucking pick one of these. I got to pick a different song.
All right, here we go. We have the Los Angeles Chargers -3.5 at MetLife Stadium versus the Jets. The Jets are 4-3 and the Chargers are 3-4, but healthy now.
I love the Chargers.
I love the Chargers too.
I love the Chargers.
I love the Chargers. I love Justin Herbert to throw one.
Okay, I'm with you, Paul.
And
Paul, I'm fucking lockstep.
All right, so we got the Chargers
down the aisle right now, Paul.
We got the Chargers, and we got the nice long blonde lock, fucking big arm kid throwing one. What else, Bill?
I mean, if you look at the Chargers and Jets at the quarterback position, I mean, come on, Paul. That's like me standing next to Brad Pitt, okay? And that's oh my God, look at that. And what is that?
Dude, you know how hard it is for me as a 5'8" kid to stand next to a guy that's 6'6" with long locks? It almost looks like he's like visiting me at the hospital.
Oh, we didn't do the Hair Hall of Fame yet this week.
Oh, my
God.
Oh, can I use a young kid or no?
No. Okay. Hair Hall of Fame, dude. We got to have some criteria here. You got to be over 50.
Okay.
Over 50, and it's as thick as when you were in fucking elementary school.
Oh, shit. Who do we got? Great head of hair, over 50.
Just anybody in the public eye, and you're just looking at them like they can still, like if they wanted to, they could get like the latest haircut. You know what I mean? Like whatever haircut's in style, you could still do it. Like Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson could do a mohawk. He could do one of those Conor McGregor fades.
Yeah, I got to look this up real quick. Great head of hair is...
I would say Howie Long. Did we put Howie Long in? Was he part of the...
It might be thinning, though. Great hair.
Yeah. He's like one of those guys. If his hair is thinning, then he's like a baseball player that retired with 2,990 hits.
They're showing.
Then you got to be nice to the sports writers to get in, because we know how athletic they are. I got 3 minutes, Paul, and then I gotta go.
We'll be done in 3. I got it clocked.
We didn't finish the Monday Night Special, though. We got the Chargers -3.5. We got Justin Herbert to throw one. And we got Chuck Muncie to rush.
We got
do blow with fucking Joe Biden's kid.
Justin Herbert to throw one, Chargers to win by 4, and what do you think? Austin
and a safety.
No. Kidding. Austin Eckler to score or Chargers to get a turnover? Can we do that? All right, let's do this. Justin Herbert to throw one, Chargers to win, and Austin Eckler.
Over under.
Oh, you love the over on 40.
No, I'm not. I'm just putting it out there, Paul. It's like an appetizer. 40. Would you care for some, or would you like to go right to your entree?
Jets don't score a lot, though, and the Chargers do, and 40 is a perfect number.
That just came right out of your mouth like you fucking already saw the game, so I'll go with that.
Yeah, so let's do Austin Eckler anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to. What do you want to do? Brees Hall touchdown? Jets? What do you want? He's the Jets running back. He's good.
Dude, fuck the Jets.
Okay.
Okay. God bless those people in the situation they're in, but there's nothing we can do about it.
All right. Austin Eckler's going to score. Austin Eckler anytime touchdown. Herbert to throw one. Chargers to win. Let's do it.
And this is the middle of the season, Paul, where teams are going to be who the fuck they are. All right. Yeah. And the Jets, they're going over the side.
There you go. That's the picks. Chargers to win, Herbert to throw one, Austin Eckler anytime touchdown, guys. This has been a preview for week number 9. Go to the BetMGM app, download it, put in $200. Put in.
By the way, Paul Virzi 3-1 again, right? Or you 2-2?
No, I was 2-2. What are you gonna?
So do? But what'd you do for October? Come on, dude.
15-5.
I mean, that's a gaudy record.
It's a gaudy record.
Death taxes and Paul Virzi against the ball. The chain is out. The chain is out, and here comes Paul Virzi.
You put the sunglasses on, my chain comes out. Guys, $10.
Not worthy of sunglasses anymore. I'm going to stare at you with my half albino face and tell you that I can't pick a fucking winner to save my life.
Dude, Billy wins some, lose some. $10, guys, and you get a minimum of 10. You get up
red
to 200
tape after last week.
Use bonus code Burr200. Do the survival pool, and we will be back next week, guys. Bet responsibly. Have fun.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you so much, and God bless the United States of America.